Alright, BobalosRex here. And I did say that I think the last, or a couple ones back, would be my last Dragonflight lore rant or whatever. Well, this one is kind of about it. But you can already tell from the title, the thumbnail, whatever, it's lore rant. What I got wrong. Alright? Dragonflight edition, okay? Because here's the thing. When you throw out predictions and theories and all this stuff, especially when you're taking, like, long shots, alright? You're gonna get some things wrong. You're gonna get some things close. You're gonna get some things right. I think I got a lot of dates right. If you can all look, all the footage is there, all my theories, whatever. Some of it was right, some of it was wrong. Like I just said, in this video, we're going to talk about where I was wrong. Because I want to humble myself. Because there was some stuff I was really wrong about. And I'm going to show you some behind the scenes stuff. But first, I want to pull up my lore rants. I'm going to link some of the specific ones I get. And we're going to talk about some big ones here. But I really thought we were going to get Shaman. It never happened. Someday! Okay, by the way, we're starting with stuff. I call this section stuff that didn't happen in Dragonflight, but may happen in the future. Okay? But I said it would happen in Dragonflight and it didn't, so I'm wrong. Shamans for everyone. I still think we're primed. Shaman for everyone. Primalist now. Shaman for everyone. There you go. I'm not linking that one. That one's not a big one. I'll link the big ones we'll talk about later. Okay? We did get Warlocks. But I didn't predict that. I knew they were coming. Behind the scenes, man. I was like, they're coming. Warlocks are on the way. You know, what's next for the Dracthyr? Not much. That was wrong. Oh, that's not on my list. So, next one up, Paladins for all. They were primed. We are primed for Paladins. We did not get them in Dragonflight. Alright. Next one. It may have been in one of these. We didn't get playable Druids of the Flame. Alright, and... oh, yeah, we're gonna get to those. In some of these, I thought we'd get a Viranoth and a Ridicron mount skin. Never happened. Didn't happen. The Decay Triarch. Every patch, I was like, she's gonna come back. She's gonna come back. She's gonna come back. Not in Dragonflight. What else do we got in this section? No sign of other. There is zero sign of other races getting Evoker at this point in time. That has me sad. Someday, I hope. And no signs of support specs. Maybe some hero talents are going to be there. You know, I was thinking support specs. This was kind of a big theory, just a what-if scenario. But no more support specs in Dragonflight. Alright. Alright, the next one, the next section is stuff I got wrong. That didn't happen. Stuff that I said would happen and didn't happen. We're going to get to the big stuff in a second. But let's go through some quick stuff. So, Tyr didn't do anything. Tyr didn't do shit. Tyr is still sitting there. Sad. Alright? You remember? You remember when I was like, where is it? Where is it? Oh my god. Remember when I was like, Xalatath gonna do something with Mop Pandemonium? No, she didn't do anything. There is no hidden secret in Mop Remix. There you go. And guess what? Magatha never returned. I was saying Magatha was going to show up, like, at the beginning of Dragonflight. You know, maybe even in the Titan Conspiracy. Or definitely in the Shaman thing. She never returned. Alright. Also, Jarden. I was thinking there was something up with the Jarden. Nope. Nope. Oh, okay. Here's a big one. Here's a big one, man. Oh, it wasn't a lore rant. It was not a lore rant. I was saying so hard that archaeology was gonna return in Dragonflight. It didn't happen. Archaeology did not return. That was a miss. But okay, here we go. Are you ready for my biggest misses? Or, it's basically my biggest miss. Well, there's two. And then I'm gonna show off one series that I just really like. That's wrong, but I thought was good. So, let's look right here. 10.3 Final Raid Boss Theories. Where in the world is 10.3? You know what? Where in the world is 10.3? Because it ain't. It ain't in our world. It ain't in our world. I was so fixated on us getting a 10.3. I was like, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening. Yeah, guys, did it happen? Did it happen? I'm gonna link these. Here's the thing. I'm gonna link these theories, right? These are 11 months ago. This is before BlizzCon. 11 months ago. Alright? I want you to... I'm gonna link these. If you haven't seen these and you watch me, I want you to take a peek at these. These were... Wow! I was going crazy. Oh, okay. But I was wrong. I also... Here's another good one. Here's another good one. The secret Dragonflight allied race. Yeah, guys. We got it. The secret Dragonflight allied race. Y'all playing it, right? Wait, you're not playing the secret Dragonflight allied race? It's that much of a secret. Oh my god, this is funny to me. This is funny. Okay. Okay, so that's basically all I got wrong. But I want to talk about a series I did, and I'm going to take y'all behind the scenes. I'm going to go big mode. Big mode. Okay, I'm going to show you the full thing, because I went back and looked at these videos, and I'm like, y'all didn't get to experience my maps fully. So, before BlizzCon last year, around this time, I did a series where I did expansions, fake expansions, Bob expansions, if you will. And some of them were fun, okay? But all of them were wrong. But some of them you may want to take a peek at. Because some of them had some juice, okay, that may be relevant. So, first one up, I had been watching One Piece. So I made World of Warcraft, the Grand Sea. And look at my little mat. The Pirate King. Look at that. Oh. Sharpen. Anyways, I made a whole thing. It was One Piece and WoW. We had a ship. We had crew. And it was a movable boat garrison. You know, not the most original, but it's great. Then we had Tortolan and Tuskar. And I'm going to link all of these if you want to check it out. And I called it World of Warcraft The Grand Sea. And I had a Turtle Island. I'll let y'all take a look at it if you want. But it was one piece and wow, it was great. Next up was World of Warcraft Light Lords of Draenor. I basically made a light version of Warlords of Draenor. And then we end in Zareth Lumos. We would get Ogres, Broken Draenei customizations, and Arakoa. We get Garrisons 2.0, and it would be attached to the capital like a proper house. And the capital would be Ashran built up. You know, and then I had this whole, like, I basically had Draenor, right? That's basically Draenor. And then I changed each of the zones, and then I gave us the Shatrath raid, gave us Farallon, and then it ended fighting the Light Lord. It was very light-based. And I do have that theory, which isn't proven wrong yet. Okay, this theory isn't proven wrong yet. But in this multiverse video, I think the Draenor we helped is the light timeline. And if you look at all the time rifts, you can see the different timelines where one cosmic force is winning. Alright, but that's that video. Yeah, in this lore rant, it's like a best of my lore rants and whatnot too. I'm just going on. Then I had this expansion idea that I called Lords of Dread, but I titled it World of Warcraft World Peace. And it was basically a whole revamp of every zone. It's super long. It's really ranty. But I essentially try to update every zone. And we can level in all the zones. All the class halls return. We get tons of customization. Red orcs, troll beards, orc eyebrows. I have a whole thing. Fell totem, broken draenei, playable ogres. I did new starting area ideas. Again, it's just me talking about it. Like, you know how my videos are. I wish I need to get the better editing skills and actually have really time to invest. We got housing. We got new capitals. I did everything, man. I did everything. And then the first raid was a Scarlet Crusade raid that basically was like the Dreadlords are back. And then it would be turn into an Among Us style, like, who's the Dreadlord in the Alliance and Horde. And then maybe we get Denathrius back. I'm thinking about it now. But yeah, that was that expansion. I'll link all of these and then the 10.3 ones because I think those are interesting. But you can see them all in my big playlist. You know, some of them are getting some interesting hits, so that's cool. Anyone who likes the lore rants, I'm glad you enjoy. And I'm excited for the more War Within lore rants. You know, next week I'm gonna get into it and do all the stuff. The lore rant is gonna be juicy next week. Alright, then I did an expansion I called The Dark Depths, which, okay, has gotten some views, and someone commented after, well. And if you take a look at some of the stuff in this expansion, you may see some familiar things cropping up. Especially in my revamp one, too. There's some interesting things that crop up. So, here's the Dark Depths. World of Warcraft, the Dark Depths. And you see I had this. Now, all of these were done before BlizzCon. Okay, I had them all out before BlizzCon. So this one had a world revamp. Some of the stuff in previous, but I had it in stages. And then I had new underground zones, class hall returns, I just want the class hall return. I had archaeology returning. New playable races, ogres, broken, Gil Goblin, and Cohen. And then later the Naga would be playable. And I had this whole thing, right? We would start in the expansion, and it's Cthulhu's coming back. We got Underground Eastern Kingdoms, Kobold and Catacombs, Underground Kalimdor with AQ, Furbog Tunnels, Dun Algaz, is what I was calling it in this. Then it had AQ Reborn, where the AQ, the Akir, or not Akir, the Courage were evolved. Interesting. Then I had us in 11.1 go to the Eternal City Risen. N'Zoth and Ashara come back combo fight Eternal City, and I had her fighting with N'Zoth and the dagger or something like that. And then that's when, or the next patch is when we get Naga, we get Gil Goblin and Cohen in that. And then in 10.2, revamped Northrend, where we fought Yogg-Saron Unleashed and Galakrond and Eridikron. And then I had the return of Gashra. It's a whole thing. That one is my favorite. That one's my favorite one. This one had been brewing since before Shadowlands. This one was like my baby. Alright. This is my dream expansion almost. Alright. Then I made a wild card expansion. And it's called the Wild Lands. Alright. Okay. I had a new continent west of Kalimdor. New customizations. Ogres, Broken Draenei, Archaeology Return. Oh my god, just stuff I want. And then I had it all themed about releasing the elements. Eridikron escaped to release the elements and completely ravage out Azeroth and Decay. And then I made my own Avalorian. Oh, it almost focused for a second here. Let's get it to focus. Hold on. Here. So you can see the text. All I know is, yeah, I made my own. I had a Grand Canyon-like zone. I had Uldaz. I had a Decay Swamp with Gnolls. Khazalgar Primal Dwarves. Primordial Jungle with Falcosaurs. I kept, in a lot of these, you'll notice I bring back the Falcosaurs. Where did they come from? Where did they come from? I want to go where they came from. Where did they come from? And Loa. I had Sloth Loa. Man, these I cooked. And then guess what? 5th Old God. Oh my god. Okay, so let's go back to small mode. I'm gonna link this. I'm gonna link the Lorance I said. And I'm gonna remember this time. And y'all can hit up the playlist. But this has been basically what I've been wrong. You know, were any of those expansions the expansion we got? The 3 of them, not a single one. Was some of them similar? That's for you to decide if you want to check them out. Anything seemed interesting to you. Did we get a 10.3? No, I was super wrong. Alright, did we get the classes I was saying? Nope. Undead Paladins are coming 2 years ago. I still think that's cool. That's my OG. That's the original. That's the first Lorraine I did. Titan Conspiracy. This one is cooking. This one is... Ooh. This one's still doing good. Multiverse of WoW. This one's good. But we know what I got wrong. And, it's there. I ain't never taken one of these down. Because I'm fine with being wrong. Everyone's wrong sometimes. I do need to fix the order of some of these down here. That's on me. FY, any of the good thumbnail ones, Cheese did it. She's my thumbnail master. Alright, anyways. Thank y'all for watching. This has been a lore rant about lore rants, basically. And I'll see y'all next time in the War Within. Bye-bye.